You're listening to the TransformationCoach.me podcast, and I'm your host, Adam Shively. Let's get after it. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of the TransformationCoach.me podcast. It's your buddy, Adam. How you doing out there in podcast land? I'm fired up. I know this is a topic that you guys are psyched about, and I'm ready to deliver. We've got episode number 39, the 3 must-have components for your abdominal development strategy. Are you fired up about this? We all know the abs are like the most sought-after target area when it comes to health, fitness, body transformation, whatever. When people, fill out surveys for me or just talking to people in general, they're like, I really got to get my gut in line. I got to, get my body fat down. I want to see my abs. I want to slenderize and tone my midsection, some may say. But it's all about getting healthy, getting fit, looking great, feeling great, and it starts with the abs. Now, the issue that we run into is that there is just so much information out there. Like, you'll go online, it's like the super secret Yugoslavian ab toner electrified belt, guaranteed to give you a six-pack in under 12 seconds, flat. Pay us $500 and it could be yours. So there's a lot of stuff out there, and it can be so confusing. And people, again, tend to kind of program hop around a little bit, try things here and there, and you just end up spinning your wheels, basically, and you never really get any results because you're either just confused or you never get started in the first place, or you're just, got that paralysis by analysis going on. So my goal today is just to try to simplify things down a lot and show you the 3 essential components that you really need to have in place for you to be able to effectively develop and unearth those abdominal muscles. So it's going to be super simple, short and sweet. But these are the things you just need to have these on your list. You need to be able to check these off the checklist so that you can indeed start making progress towards actually developing those abs, seeing the abs, and toning up that midsection. All right? So essential component number 1 is you have to be very tight and very consistent with your nutrition. It's not going to matter how many sit-ups and crunches and planks you do. I mean, you can do them all day, every day, and if your nutrition isn't tight and you aren't consistent with that locked-in, tight, clean nutrition, you're never going to be able to see those abs. All right, and I'm sorry to be the one that has to break that news to you, but you can't out-crunch your diet. You can't outrun your diet. You have to have clean, consistent nutrition. All right, so I know that's kind of a very broad topic. I'll put a link to a previous podcast and blog episode where I help you figure out exactly what the best fit nutrition plan is for you right now, depending on what your goals are. So I'll put a link to that. But essential component number 1 is you must have a nutritional strategy. You must be eating clean, and you must be consistent with that. All right, so at least 4 weeks at a time before you change things up. Really dialed in, focused effort with your nutrition. That is essential component number 1. Essential component number 2. You do need to do some focused abdominal training. So again, like I said, if your nutrition isn't tight, it doesn't matter how many crunches you do, but we do need to develop those muscles. It's just like any other muscle. If you're like, Adam, I want to develop my arms, we're going to have to do some work. We're going to have to do some push-ups. We're going to have to do some pull-ups, some biceps curls, whatever, and we have to develop that musculature. So there is a need for some both high-rep endurance work, a lot of reps, some interval training, and some strength training with those abs. We have to bring them through. Now, some people have great genetics, and it's just like they follow a clean diet for a few weeks, and poof, those abs magically appear. But most people do not fall into that category, unfortunately, right? So we are going to have to put some work in. We're going to have to get sore. We're going to have to get sweaty. And the best results that I have seen is just kind of mixing up your routine, getting some ab work in 3, 4, 5 days a week, and having some focused kind of blitz periods where you do a little bit extra to stimulate that abdominal development. So that is essential component number 2. We do need some focused abdominal training. Now, essential component number 3 of 3 is you've got to do some fat-burning focused workouts, a.k.a. we need to burn some calories and ramp up your metabolism, right? So the nutrition plus doing some fat-burning focused workouts, that's like a lethal dose for body fat. The body fat is going to get burned with that combo. And again, where people make that error is they just do one or the other. They're like, oh, I'm doing cardio or I'm eating clean. But when you do both at the same time, it's just that synergistic effect, and you get the results so much faster. Oh my gosh, you won't believe it. If you've only been a dieter or just a worker outer, then try doing both at the same time, and it's going to blow your mind because it's so much more efficient. It's like, why not? Why not? You know, the thing about people that just diet is a lot of times they end up just looking like a smaller, kind of shriveled up version of their former heavier self, like somebody just let the air out of them. But doing workouts, getting some good fat-burning results, it transforms your body. And you look like a leaner, toner, more athletic version of your old self that wasn't in quite as good shape, right? So that's what we're after. So with this third component, we want to get you out there and get sweaty. So you're doing some empty stomach cardio, some boot camp style stuff. Maybe you're hitting the elliptical machine, doing some hard intervals. But we need to focus on some calorie burn as well. So quick recap. Number 1, clean nutrition. Number 2, some focused abdominal training. And number 3, some focused fat burning cardiovascular or just exercise sessions where we're burning calories and ramping up the metabolism. It's simple. Like I said, it is broad. It's simple. But you got to think, like, am I doing these things? If you have a goal to develop your abs, to tone up the midsection, are you doing these 3 essential things? These are the baseline, foundational, fundamental things. And if you're not doing all 3, you're really slowing down your progress. You are getting in your own way. So make sure that these 3 things are in place before you dive into the weeds, before you dive into that super duper secret Yugoslavian fitness belt program. Make sure that you have the 3 basic components in line. All right? Don't get ahead of ourselves. Don't get in our own way. Now, I've got a bonus tip for you where basically the 3 tips that I've given you, again, will not be helpful if you aren't applying them consistently over time so that you can actually see results. I'm a big fan of giving things at least 4 weeks. I've said this before. I'll say it again. You got to give something 4 weeks to see if it works. And you need focused, consistent effort. If you're kind of halfway there or you're changing things as you go, you'll never really know what works. And that's where people waste so much time. They're like, oh, I did half this, and I kind of switched this on Wednesday, and then I did this bonus thing over here, and you don't know what's working. And we have to figure out what's working. All we have is time, all right? It's not like you're on a deadline. I mean, if you have like a modeling contract or something, but I'm guessing that a lot of you probably aren't in that situation. I'm not. You know, all we have is time. Let's experiment, but find the stuff that works, throw out the stuff that doesn't work, and keep tweaking and adjusting in little 4-week mini cycles, and we can come up with a program that really works really well and really quickly. And you can be efficient with your time by just applying a little bit of thinking to it, strategic thinking. So those are the 3 tips plus the bonus tip. Now, if you are one of those people that's sitting out there like, all right, the general stuff is good, but dude, I just want you to tell me what to do. Just tell me exactly what to do. I'll put in the work. Tell me what to do. I'll do it. So if you are in that category, I've got something for you. I've been working hard. I've been hinting at this, and now I'm super psyched. I'm launching my very first Hello Abs Bootcamp, where we're going to use all 3 of these essential components, of course, and it's in a format of a high-energy 28-day online boot camp. I'm just psyched about this because I know we've had over 4,000 people at the time of this podcast recording. Over 4,000 people have done my Hello Abs Starter course, which is just a very great place to start and just learn about the abs and how they work and how to engage your abs and kind of get things going. This is for the people that want to take it to that next level and really dial in and go after some results. All right, so the Hello Abs Bootcamp, like I said, it's a simple 28-day format. You just click on what day you're on. If it's day 1, you click on day 1. Your follow-along exercise videos are right there, ready to go. We're aiming for about 15 minutes a day. I've got the combination of the focused abdominal training and the fat-burning cardio workouts all in there for you. We have some bonus cardio homework that you can do. We've got makeup days built in case you miss a workout. I've got transformation education in there, all kinds of awesome stuff. I've even included a brand new nutrition program that I call the Craving Crusher Nutrition System, which we all know that as we start to diet and change our nutrition up, those cravings are what really crush our results, and it's time to crush the cravings, right? So I know it's kind of a corny name, but I'm like, this is fitting. If I'm going to go corny, it better at least fit. And the test group that I've put through the new plan is really loving it, getting great results. I'm very, very happy with it. Again, it's nothing super fancy. It's clean eating. It's consistent clean eating, and we're going to eliminate those cravings. So the cool thing is that we are launching on April 30th, Sunday, April 30th through Thursday, May 4th of 2017. I know some of you listen to the replays. I appreciate you guys. If you're outside of that time span, we will do another boot camp soon, so stay tuned. But it's a 5-day registration window. We're going to take people. You can sign up. I will have a link in the show notes for the sign-up link. I've got a huge discount for this launch period. All right? It's over 50% off. And you've also got 4 bonuses that I'm tossing in there that you're going to love. So you can check that out. Again, if you're within that sign-up window when you're listening to this, between April 30th and May 4th of 2017, let's do this. It's time to say hello, abs. Like I said, if you are just somebody that's willing to put in the work and you just aren't quite sure what to do or how to do it, I've had great results on myself with over 1,000 clients, over 35,000 pounds lost. I'm always bragging about that because I'm super, super proud of my people. And, let's do this. Let's lock arms. Let's get in there. You can check out the boot camp, and we'd be glad to help you out. Otherwise, make sure you are applying these 3 essential components. All right, we got to bring it back around. Make sure that you are eating clean. You're doing some focused abdominal training on a consistent basis, and you're also doing some sort of calorie burning work to ramp up that metabolism and get faster results. Those are the 3 must-have components. I'd love to have you check out my Hello Abs Bootcamp. Check out the link in the notes on the blog or in the podcast notes on iTunes and SoundCloud. Otherwise, that's it for this week, guys. It's time to get out there and own it. Every meal, every workout, every day. I will see you on the next episode. Hey, real quick before I let you go, if you guys feel like you aren't quite ready for that Hello Abs Bootcamp yet, I've got another option. It's free, and it's inside my Defeat the Cheat Facebook group. We're going to do a 5-day abdomination challenge. I'm going to do a little bit of abdominal education, and we're going to do some workout challenges for 5 days. Just talking abs, doing some live casts, doing some Q&A. All right, so that's a great place to start. Again, if you aren't quite ready for that Hello Abs Bootcamp, so check us out. Just go to www.defeatthecheat.com and join on in. We're going to start on Sunday, April 30th, and do a 5-day abdomination challenge. We'd love to have you in there.